I do know that quant is a betanwa, of kind of an enemy for a lot of people. We have about 140 days to go. 140 days, are they enough? Especially if you want to really crack this section. I think this session, I'm going to take up that particular question in its entirety. Yes, there are so many things I'm going to tell you. In fact, I'm going to also showcase to you how you can do very, very well in this section, however bad you are, however pathetic you are today. Those of you who do not know me, my name is Arks. As you can see the name, I'm going to talk about what to study and how to, obviously. Then I'm going to talk about very, very quickly, I'm going to pick up, every time I have picked up, an arithmetic area, because it seems to be the most easiest thing for everybody, whether you're an engineer or a non-engineer. But I'm going to pick up today an algebra section, pick up 2019 slot 1, and let us see how we can score 90 percentile in less than 20 minutes. Less than 20 minutes, mind you. And the paper is for 60 minutes. And finally, I'm going to end this with a preparation plan ahead. What should you do in the next 140 days, 20 weeks to go exactly? What to study and how? Let's look at this. Arithmetic, ratios, proportion, variation. You need to realize that, if two, I'm not teaching you anything. I'm not teaching you anything. But you need to realize one thing. If two elements are in or two numbers are in a ratio called A is to B, the two numbers, let's call them A and B, the two numbers would be A times of a K and B times of a K, where K is your LCM. Very, very simple things. And then this is the fundamentals of ratios. So if you have A by B, if I'm adding A plus X by B plus X, what is the relationship between? Is it less than, greater than? What happens? It depends on whether A is greater than B and whether X is greater than 0 or not. This is your second funda that you get. The third funda, if A by B is equal to C by D, you can say that A plus B by A minus B is equal to C plus D. Oh, sorry. In fact, A by B is given to you. This is, you can say, this is also equal to A by B. I don't even have to look at this. Or if A by B is equal to C by D is equal to E by F is equal to K, then you can easily equate them again. A is equal to BK, C is equal to DK, etc. kind of things. Or from here you can say this is also equal to B plus D plus F, which is also equal to K. Componendo and dividendo, ratios, how addition, subtraction of ratios, and what is a proportion, what is a ratio itself will be important. And of course, what is proportion? If A, B and C are in proportion, B square will be equal to AC. If A, B, C, D are in proportion, AC is equal, AD is equal to BC. यार ये तो हमने 5वीं कक्षा में किया है सब, 6ठी कक्षा में किया होगा, 7वीं कक्षा में किया होगा, 6th, 7th and 8th classes max, 5th, 6th and 7th classes max. All I want you to do is don't think of it as the goddamn quant or arithmetic or difficult. Go back and understand what happens. You will be able to solve it much, much more faster. Similarly, the next one I'm going to talk about is percentages and profit and loss. There are, what is percentages? Percent. Percentage increase and percentage decrease. These are the two concepts that are there, and successive percentage increase and successive percentage decrease. That's all the concepts of it that are there in percentages. Profit and loss, it's just the continuous profit, profit percentage, loss, loss percentage, discount, discount percentage. That's hardly any concepts in that. Of course, we can give you formulae from that, but the concept will remain the same. So these are the two very, very, very important areas. If you know the very, very basic concepts, a lot of areas will become good. So if you want to prepare for arithmetic, even starting today, if at all, you need to spend time on these two concepts first, and then lots of questions, and then go to your other areas. In other areas, I'm going to quickly take you through what are the things that come in. For example, simple interest, compound interest. You know that there are only 4 concepts: simple interest, compound interest, similarity between them, and equal installments and annuity concepts. 4 concepts, nothing more than that. What about averages, mixtures, and alligation? Averages, what is the concept of averages? What happens if the numbers are in AP, the middle term is in the middle term would be the average? What is the net deviation? Deviation method, weighted average, mixtures. One more question in mixtures is repeated replacement of mixture, and an alligation rule. An alligation rule, if you understand, when you have 2 quantities Q1 and Q2, and you are mixing of 2 prices P1 and P2, you get a P, and you get P2 minus P and P minus P1. You get Q1 by Q2 is equal to P2 minus P by P minus P1, given that, of course, P2 is greater than P1. This is the alligation rule, brilliantly used in all questions in the exam, in any CAT exam. You solve 10 questions of this nature, 10 questions of this nature. You will be able to do much better as you go along. After that, every question becomes easy. Once you do this, everything, guys, 50 to 100 questions, if you can solve of AMA, you will not forget anything. All I'm saying is revision will be useful. These are the 6 basic areas of averages, mixtures, and alligation. Then you look at time and work. Unitary concept, man days concept. M1 D1 is equal to M2 D2. Remember, work is equal to MD, I told you. Converting all work into man days or assuming unit days. Alternate work concept, efficiency and negative work. These are the concepts that are there in time and work. I'm going to look at something very, very interesting. So if you can really concentrate on this, you will see the idea that I'm going to take. I'm going to start the stop clock for everything. But then, what does algebra have? Do you really need to know so much in algebra? I don't think so. I have taken CAT 2019 slot 1 paper. I have taken the CAT 2019 slot 1 paper and the first 10 questions. And let's look at how much time does it take for it to solve these 10 questions without knowing anything at all. How will we solve it? First, to solve, I want you to know that these are the basics that you need to know for indices. A to the power 0 is 1. A to the power m into the A to the power n is equal to A to the power m plus n. A to the power m into A to the power b to the power m is ab whole to the power m. Or these are obvious things. And if A to the power m is equal to A to the power n, then the powers are same. Of course, it will be the same. If the powers are equal, the bases are also same. Okay, let's look at what questions came in, and I'm going to start this. This was the first question which came in. I'm going to start. This was a question which is given in CAT 2019 slot 1. If m and n are integers such that something like this given, then m is equal to, how do I do it? Convert everything into this. 2, square root of 2 to the power 19 by 2, 3 to the power 4, 4 square, 9 to the power m is 3 to the power 2m, 2 to the power 3n. Because this is 9m is 3 square is equal to 3 to the power n. This is 2 to the power 4m. And what is this? 64. 64 is 2 to the power 6, 6 by 4, 3 by 2. Now I'll put all 3's together. What is this? 4 plus 2m is equal to n. This is what I get. And the next one, I look at all the 2's here. Oh, this is 2 to the power 4. I have to put it. 19 by 2 plus 4 plus 3n is equal to 4m plus 3 by 2. Now, just get this here. 4m is equal to 3 by 2, 16 by 2 is 8, 8 plus 4 is 12, plus 3 into n. 3 into n, I can write it, 3 4s are 12, plus 3 2s are 6. m is equal to 4m. Minus 2m is equal to 24. m is equal to minus 12. That's my number. That's my number. By the way, that's choice 3. I have taken about 1 minute and 28 seconds. I'm stopping it here. I'll continue this as I go along. One question, 1.5 minutes. By the way, I don't do it so slowly. But if you know basics of this, you can do it in 1.5 minutes max. Wait, we will go to the next question. We will go to the next question. Logarithms. Log 1 is 0. Log a to base a should be equal to 1. Log a plus log b is equal to log of a into b. Log of a to the power m is equal to m log a. Okay, this doesn't look perfect, but let me look at this. What is? If log a to the power m, b to the power n is given to you, this is m by n log a to base b. This is what is the basics. There are a couple of other formulae, maybe another 4 or 5 formulae, but these are the very, very basic formulae that you want to look at it. Let's look at how to solve the questions in logs which have come in. If you know the basics, absolute basics. First question, continuing that. Okay, I want what? 1 by x, 1 by y. If 5 to the power 5. Now, moment I look at it, I should know that boss, ye to aayega only with logs. So I look at this. X log 5.55 is equal to, this is log 1000, which is 3. Or 1 by x is equal to, if I take it, 1 by 3rd log 5.55. Similarly, if I look at this, it is y log. By the way, I will never goddamn thing write like this, but I'm writing it because you guys are there. So therefore, 1 by y is equal to 1/3 log 0.555. Now 1 by x minus 1 by y is equal to this minus this. This is 1/3 of log 5.55 minus log 0.555. What is log a minus log b? It is nothing but log a by b. Therefore, 5.55 by 555, this is 10. Log 10 is equal to 1. 1 by 3 is the answer for this. You can see this. I can get that answer too. 1 by 3 is the answer. I have spent 2.5 minutes. I'll stop it here again. Not done. I'm going further. Let's look at further. Now look at this question. This is important. I'm starting off again, guys. I'm starting off again, lest you think that I'm not doing it. Look at this for a moment. How is this question given? Let x and y be positive real numbers such that something plus something is equal to 3. Log of this is equal to 1 minus. This is 1. Log of 3 to base 2. Base 2. So I can make it log 2 to base 2 minus log 3 to base 2 if I want. Log y to base 2 minus log y. That means y by x is equal to should be 2 by 3. This is what I get it from here. This is what I get it from here. But he's asking x into y. How do I get this? How do I get this? Now I can make it x plus y minus x minus y, x square minus y square. But wait. This is 3 here. And our numbers are in multiples of 5. This is 5. Now look at this. 2 plus 1 is equal to 3. Remember, can I take x plus y is equal to 25? Why 25? Because this is 5 square. Log 5 square to base 5 is 2. Similarly, x minus 5 is equal to, can I make it as 5? Why? Because log 5 to base 5 is 1. This is intuition. And you might say, how do I get intuition? Solve a lot of questions. You can see them that they're very, very normal questions. 2x is equal to 30, x is equal to 15, y is equal to 10, y by x is equal to 2 by 3. Therefore, this is 150. This is my answer. This is my answer. I'll stop it. Please understand, this is not difficult at all. This is not difficult at all. Let's continue. Quadratic equations. You know what is there in quadratic equations? There is a formula called ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. It's a quadratic equation. You know that x minus alpha into x minus beta is equal to 0, where alpha and beta are the roots. You need to get the sum of the roots and product of the roots. Discriminant and nature of the roots, minimum value and maximum value of a quadratic equation. This is all that is there in quadratic equation. But in QE, you will have to realize that a lot of these questions can be solved by substitution. That is the beauty of quantitative ability, that you can do a lot of these by substitution or from elimination of choices. We will do that and you will see how you can get it. Of course, what are the roots of a quadratic equation? I'm not going to teach you guys, but again, I'm telling you something very simple, that if you understand roots of a quadratic equations are the points where parabola cuts the x-axis, you will get a lot of questions easily. But let's look at QE questions. First question, it is where I'm starting off again. The number of real roots of the equation. Now look at this. Cos of something. ये थोड़ा सा trigonometry चाहिए होगा. Cos of something. What is cos 0 is equal to 1? Cos 90. ये 90 तो आएगा नहीं. Cos 90 is 1. And everything else will become very difficult. So I think this has to be 0. If this is 0, x has to be 0. That is one possibility. Let's check. If x is 0, cos 0 is 1. So 2 cos 0 is 2. Let's put this. 2 to the power 0 is 1. 2 to the power minus 0. 2 to the power 0 is 1. 1 plus 1 is 2. This is correct. So x is equal to 0 is correct. Second, okay, I want this has to be 0. That means x plus 1 can be 0 or x is equal to minus 1. I can try. If this is minus 1 also, this is cos 0. 2 into cos 0 is 2. 2 to the power minus 1 is 2 to the power minus 1 here. That is 1 by 2 plus 2 to the power minus of minus 1 is 2. But if I put minus 1, I get 2 is the value, but I'm getting here 2 plus 1 by 2 on the right hand side. So that cannot be possible. Nothing else is possible. I have an answer called 1. I will take it. 1 second. I have stopped it again. 5:20 minutes. We're still not done. Quadratic equations. Look at the next question. Interesting. Again, starting off. The number of solutions to the equation is... Here is only one concept that you need to know. Boss, mod x ka matlab kya hai? Plus or minus x. Either it is x plus x or minus x. Let's take plus x first. X into 6x square plus 1 is equal to 5x square. So this is 6x cube minus 5x square plus x equal to 0. I take x common. 6x square minus 5x plus 1 equal to 0. Now, this is an equation where x is equal to 0 is definitely one of the roots. And then you have 6x square minus 6x 5x plus 1. Do I get imaginary roots? Let me check. B square is 25. 5 square is 25 minus 4ac. 4 into 6 into 1. 24. No problems. That means I'll get 2 roots for this. No issues. That is 3 roots here. Wait. If x is equal to minus x into 6x square plus 1 is equal to 5x square minus 6x cube minus x minus 5x square is equal to 0. I'll take x into 6x square plus 5x plus 1 equal to 0. 2 more roots I'll get plus x is equal to 0. 3 roots again. But 3 plus 3 is what? 6. But x is 0 is same. So the possible number is 5 for this. I'll go to the next question. I will not stop it right now. I will not stop it right now. Let's go to the next question. Let's go to the next question. One more question. Distinct roots is asking. Product of the distinct roots of this. Once again, I need to convert this. What is x square minus x minus 6? This is nothing but x minus 3 into x plus 2. How do I know this? How do I know this? I know it for a simple reason that this is nothing but minus 3x plus 2x. Minus 6, ability to do this. That's what, when you solve a lot of these questions, you will get them. Now look at this. Either this is minus or plus. If it is plus, x plus 2, I can take it common. X minus 3 minus 1 equal to 0. So x is equal to 4 or x is equal to minus 2. These are the 2 roots I get. What if it is minus? Minus of x minus 3, x plus 2, minus x plus 2. So if I take a minus x plus 2 common, here get x minus 3 plus 1 I'll get here because I've taken this common. So this is x plus 2 is equal to 0, of course, into x minus 2. So x is equal to 2 is another root. 2 2s are 4, 4 2, 4 4, 16, minus 16 is my answer. Minus 16 is my answer. I've stopped it now. I've stopped it now. 3 questions. All that I need to know that boss mod x ka matlab plus or minus x hota hai, and I just put it across. That's it. And I need to know how to solve this. Or let's not done. I am not done with it. I am not done with it. Progressions. Let's look at progressions still. What are there in progressions? Nth term of a AP, sum of n terms. Average is a middle term which is equal to first term plus last term by 2. Sigma n square, sigma n cube. These are important. Combination of 2 series. These are the things that you need to remember. Guys, what is this? N into n plus 1 by 2. You need to remember this. What is this? N into n plus 1 into 2n plus 1 by 6. You need to remember this. What is this? N into n plus 1 by 2 whole square. Can you remember this? Then you will do a lot of these 2 square equations. Again, I told you today is not the day when I'm going to teach you, but I'm going to, there are times when I'm going to tell you how easy it is to solve these kind of questions when you have these. 1 into 1, 2 into 3, 3 into 5, people will give up. But all that you need to do is, what is the nth term of this? This is 1, 2, 3, 4. Nth term will be n. What is the nth term of 1, 3, 5, 7? 1, 3, 5, 7 will be a sum of your odd numbers, which is 2n minus 1. So you have the nth term of this series is equal to n into 2n minus 1. You just have to look at n into 2n minus 1 and get your answer, sigma, and you will get your this answer too. Anyway, but that is not even required in AP, in your progressions. Lots and lots of questions can be done without knowing much about progressions itself. Let's solve this. Okay, just quickly look at geometric progression. The only extra thing that you need in geometric progression is that sum to infinity. Let's look at this. Let's look at this. I am going to start this again. It's only 8.5 minutes, guys. Okay, let me look at how many questions we have solved. Hey, what does he say this one? A1, A2, A3, An for n is greater than or equal to 1, A11 is equal to. So if n is equal to 1, A1 is equal to 2 square, right? 2 square, 1 plus 1 is 2 square, minus 2 is 2, 2 to the 6. If A2, A1 plus A2, A1 plus A2 if I take, because if n is equal to 2, it will be A1 plus A2, correct? A1 plus A2 is equal to 2 cube, that is 8 minus 2, 6 3s are 18. If A1 plus A2 is 18, A1 will be equal to 12. If n is equal to 3, A1 plus A2 plus A3 I will get. A1 plus A2 plus A3 is equal to 2 to the power 4, 16, 14 3s are 42. 42 minus 18, A3 will be equal to 24, 42 minus 18. Oh boy, what is this? This is very simple. 6 into 2, 6 into 2 square, 6 into 2 cube. It is going like this very clearly. A11 should be 6 into 2 to the power 10. 1, 0, 2, 4. This is where remembering of numbers will come. Into 6. 6 4s are 24. 6 2 are 12, 13, 14. 6 1, 6, 6 1 4 4 is my answer. That's my question for progressions. First question. I don't know anything. Just putting in numbers and putting it across. I'm continuing with this, guys. I'm not stopping this. Look at this question. Lots and lots of people in the country will leave this. This is original CAT 2019 slot 1 question. A1, A2, A3 are in AP, then something is given to you. If nothing is given, I'll take my A1 as 1, 2, 3 kind of things. That's it. It has to be correct. Now look at this. A1, A2, A3 are in AP. 1, 2, 3, 4 are in AP. Okay. Now A. Let's take n is equal to 1. If n is equal to 1, this is nothing but root of A1 plus root of A2. This is what I'll get. Because there's only, if one term I'm taking. Now let's look at it. N is equal to 1. If I put n is equal to 1, 1 minus 1, 0. This cannot be the answer. N minus 1, this cannot be the answer. 1 by root of A1 plus root of A2. Absolutely, this is what the answer is. 1 by 1, root of 1 minus root 2 nahi hoga. Answer is 2 for this. Very easy. Very straightforward. Then look at the, okay, we have done 2 more questions. I have not done with it. I'm still doing functions. I'm going to, wait, I'm going to stop this. Give me another 5 minutes, guys. You will understand what I'm trying to say. I'm just trying to say, you will see how easy it is. What are the areas and functions and inequalities? There are no and there are almost nothing in this. Let's look at the question straight away. Look at this. I'm going to start off. Again, I'm going to start off, guys. I hope you can see this. Consider the function f satisfying f of x plus y is equal to f of x into f of y, where x and y are positive integers, and f of 1 is equal to 0. Sorry, f of 1 is equal to 2. F of a plus 1, a plus 2, a plus 3. You know, when people see it, they say, yaar, sala, a kaise aayega kind of things. No. Again, look at it. F of 1 is given to me. What is this? So, can I put it? F of 1 plus 1 is equal to f of 1 into f of 1. What is f of 2 equal to? 2 into 2, 4. F of 1 is given as 2. F of 3 is equal to what? F of 3 will be equal to, I can make it as 2 plus 1. F of 2 plus 1 is what? F of 2 into f of 1, which is 4 into 2, 8. F of 3 will be 8. What is f of 4? F of 4 will be 2 plus 2, I can take it. 2 plus 2. So 4 into 4, 16. It's clear. I'm getting this. Now let's look at what this is. Oh, what if n is equal to 1? If n is equal to 1, 16 into 2 to the power 1. 2 to the power 1 is 2 minus 1. I want 2 to the power 1 is 2 minus 1, 1, 16. So, if n is equal to 1, it is 16. If n is equal to 1, that means I just have to look at this. f of a plus 1 is equal to 16. But I know f of 4 is equal to 16. So a has to be 3. That's my answer. That's my answer. And the last question probably of the things. Let's look at this one. Very, very interesting. Very, very interesting. For any, I'm continuing, guys. I'm continuing. I'm just not stopping the thing at all. Okay. For any positive integer n, let f of n is equal to n into n plus 1 when n is even. F of n is equal to n plus 3 if n is odd. If m is a positive integer such that this is equal to this, then m is equal to, ये क्या दिया है? ठीक है, n is even बोल रहा है ना, odd बोल रहा है. चलो, f of 1 is equal to what? 4. F of 3 is equal to what? 5. F of 5 is equal to what? Sorry, my mistake. F of 3 will be 6. F of 5 will be 8. F of 7 will be 10. F of 9 will be 12. Okay, ये तो चल रहा है. रहने दो. I don't know what it is. F of 2, 2 into 2 plus 1, 2 into 3, 6. F of 4, 4 into 5, 20. F of 6, 6 into 7, 42. F of 8, 8 into what? 9, 72. Whatever. Fine. ये क्या दे रहा है अभी? अभी now what's he asking is f of m plus 1 minus f of m is equal to 2. Okay. 8 times of some function minus a function should be 2. Okay. 8 times. 8 times. I can't multiply 8 times and multiply by this because there is a difference of one number. Intuitively, I can say, hey, listen, m plus 1 has to be the odd number here because when I multiply this minus this smaller number, I should get it. Let's look at this. So if m is equal to 2, 8 6 are 48 minus 6, nahi hoga 2. If m is equal to 4, 8 8s are 64 minus 20, nahi hoga. M is equal to 6, 10 80 minus 42. Slowly it's reducing. M is equal to 8. 12 8s are 96 minus 72. It is reducing. So maybe I just have to take one more number. F of 11 is equal to 14. F of 10 is equal to 10, 11, 110. F of 10 is 110. 8 into 14. 14 8s are 140 minus 28. 112 minus. This is 2. M is equal to what? M is equal to what? What did I do? M is equal to 10. M is equal to 10. That's my answer. Guys, I've stopped this. 10 questions. If you have not seen it, I'll just go back to this once again. 10 questions. Okay, it's not properly the thing. All of them are looking at 1 1 1 kind of things. Just 1 second. Okay. 1 question. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, this is the 10 questions. 10 questions. 10 questions. 90 percentile. Yes, 1 or 2 concepts were there. People leave algebra thinking that that's not their cup of tea. I said 20 minutes. In 15 minutes, you can do 10 questions, 30 marks. You are 90 percentile. One more question is there, Sir Theory. I'm not doing it right now because I think I said I will try leaving you by this one. I will not do this. But what I'm trying to say, my friends, what I'm explaining to you, and the same thing if I do in arithmetic in 20 minutes, 35 minutes, you can do 12 plus 20 questions. 35 minutes. I can guarantee you this if you are good. Those of you are really looking at a 99.99 percentile, please understand that you can sleep in the middle of the exam. Those of you getting 1 or 2 marks, don't feel despair. The reason you are bad is because you have not done anything to do it to improve. Don't expect that just because one goddamn mock you write, you will get marks. Why should marks come to you? Marks come to you. Please put in effort. Let's take number of questions to be solved. These are the total concepts that are there in arithmetic. 40 concepts, max. Can you get these 40 concepts and do about 400 questions? If you look at algebra, again, quadratic equations has hardly any concepts. Progressions have maybe 5 concepts. Indices have formulae, not really concepts as such. 30 concepts, 350 questions. Can you solve this? What I'm trying to say between these two is 400 plus 300, that's 770 questions. 770 questions in 50 days. 770 questions in 50 days. 770 questions. Let's take it 800 questions in 50 days. That's 16 questions per day. 16 questions per day. July, August, 50 days are there. Yaar, itna to banta hai. Try to do it into 2 times. And I'm telling you, I will change my name if you guys don't get 90 plus percentile, all of you. If you do this, if you don't do this, it doesn't matter. I mean, what's the point being a coach or a teacher at all? But the fact of the matter is, it can very well be done. Very, very well be done if you start today. Then concepts of geometry and mensuration. Guys, concepts of mensuration, angles 5, triangles maybe 10, 30 plus 5. This one you'll require 500 questions. Here is my expectation from all of you. Can you do this? Is the final plan. I'm so sorry, it's not just for arithmetic, for the entire quantitative section. This is for entire quant section, not for arithmetic alone. This is for quant. Can you do this? July, August, you finish as much as possible. All the areas at least once. All the areas at least once. September, maybe you can do a little bit of mensuration also if you want, a little bit of functions and inequalities, revision of arithmetic, etc. Then October revision, November revision. If you notice October and November revision and revision here, you please make it clear this thing, except for this one particular part of it, which is for quant, which I'm saying this is for quant. I may want you to click this entire thing for yourself. Can you do this, guys? Can you really, really do this? Plan for your mocks and sectionals. Can you do this now? We are now with exactly 20 weeks to go. 20 weeks to go. 30 mocks that you have. Here is my idea for you. Every week, if you have started it, if you have already started 7-8 mocks, great. You can reduce the mocks here or do more sectionals at that point of time, more revision as such. But if you're starting it today, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mocks in the 5 weeks, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 mocks in the next 10 weeks, then 10 more mocks in the next 5 weeks, and 10 more mocks in the next 10 weeks. That is 10, 10, 20 plus your 30, total 30 mocks ka plan that I'm giving it to you here. Final word that I'm going to get to you guys. 90 percentile should be a cinch. 90 percentile is 34 marks, 12 questions, 13 questions. Don't aim for 13, aim for 20. July, August, September, October, November. Just think about it. Can you do, this is my first thing. Can you spend in July and August, at least July and August, 1.5 hour to 2 hours for quant max per day. So 20 days approximately you have. I'm expecting 30 hours of work. Here 30 days, I'm expecting something like 60 hours of work. Maybe again 60 hours here. Increase it a little. And this includes the time for everything, guys. Includes the time for everything. Maybe 90 hours. Here is where you increase the time, 90 hours. Includes the time for whatever time you, 1 hour of, this includes the 10 mocks that you do also. That is 10 hours are taken care of. Revision is what I'm saying. Now think about it. In other words, we are talking about purely for quant. Can you look at something like 180 plus 120, 330 hours, 300 plus hours from now onwards? There is a time. 3 hours. 250 hours. 200 hours at least. 200 hours per hour. At this stage, even if you can do 3 minutes per question, 20 questions you will solve. 20 questions you will solve. 20 questions you will solve per hour. 200 hours you give, 20 questions per hour. Okay, 10 questions per hour also you take. 10 questions per hour. You're talking about 2000 questions. All I'm saying is make something like 700 questions from all the papers that I've put it across, or 1000 questions, 900 questions, and multiply by 3 times. Don't do newer and newer things. Don't waste your time trying to do too many things. Makes no sense. You need huge amount of familiarity. You can do 2000 questions. I'm telling 4000 questions to kar hi sakte ho aap. But 2000 to kar hi sakte ho minimum. But whatever you're doing, do it diligently. Here is a very important reason I'm saying so. Let's look at it. 34 questions come in. I am telling you, about 12 to 14 questions will be easy. You will see about 10 to 12 questions will be medium, and about 8 to 10 questions will be difficult, let's say. This is for you, I'm saying, not for me. For me, it will be 20 will be easy, and maybe 8 will be difficult, 8 will be medium, and 4 will be difficult, or 6 will be difficult. So therefore, I'm not talking about myself. I'm talking about only you. 12 to 14 easy questions. When I'm saying this, why am I saying easy? Because they are familiar. You have seen them. Similarly, medium level. You have seen them. You have seen them, but you know that you can't do them. That is what the idea of difficulty is. If you can do this, my friends, if you can do this, I am telling you, quant में ace करना बहुत easy है. And if there's anything, mail me on my email ID.